Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Green. We're doing the Read the Bible in 1 year, day 94, 2 Samuel 20 through 22. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the bell, that way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video and also comment. You can comment anything you want. You can say thumbs up, hello, smiley face, thank you, whatever you want to put. Anything you comment is going to help with the algorithm. We'll get my videos shown more. Remember, I'm dyslexic and I stutter, so sometimes when I say a big word, I get a little confused. Just bear with me. And here we go. 2 Samuel chapter 20. And there happened to be a man of Beel, whose name was Sheba, the son of Berchi, the Benjamite, and he blew a trumpet, and he said, We have no part in David, neither we have inheritance of the sons of Jesse. Every man do his tent, O Israel. So every man of Israel went up after David, and followed Sheba, the son of Berchi. But the men of Judah clave to their king, from Jordan even to Jerusalem. And David came to his house at Jerusalem, and the king took the 10 women as concubines, whom he had left to keep the house, and put them in ward, and fed them, but went not into them. So they were shut up in the day of their death, living in widowhood. Then said the king of Amas, Assemble me the men of Judah within 3 days, and thou be here present. So Amasa went and assembled the men of Judah, but he tarried longer than the set time which he had appointed him. And David said to Abishai, Now shall Sheba the son of Birchi do us more harm than he did Absalom? Take thou thy Lord's servants, and pursue after him, lest he give up fenced cities and escape us. And there went after him Job's men, and the Jerites, and the Pilites, and all the mighty men, and they went out of Jerusalem to pursue after Sheba the son of Birchi. And when they were at the great stone which is in Gibeon, a mass went before them, and Joab's garment that he had put up was girded on him, and upon a girdle with a sword fastened upon his loins of the sheath thereof. And as he went forth and fell out, and Joab said to Amas, Art thou in health, thy brother? And Joab took Amas by the beard with the right hand to kiss him. But Amas took no heed of the sword that was in Joab's hand. So he smote him therefore with the 5th rib, and shed into his bowels of the ground, and struck him not again, and he died. So Joab and Abishai his brother pursued after Sheba the son of Berchi. And one of Joab's men stood by him and said, He that favored Joab is he that favored David. Let him go after Joab. And Amas swallowed by blood by the midst of the highway. And when the man saw that all the people stood still, he removed Amas out of the highway into the field, and cast a cloth upon him. When he saw that every one was come by him, stood still. And when he was removed out of the highway, all the people went after Joab, and pursued after Sheba the son of Berchi. And he went through all the tribes of Israel unto Abel, and to Beth-maachah, and all the Beerites, and they were gathered together, and went also after him. And they came and besieged him in Abel of Beth-maachah, and cast upon the bank against the city, and stood in the trench, and all the people that were with Joab battered the wall to throw it down. And cried a wise woman out of the city, Hear, I say thee, I pray you, unto Joab, Come near hither, that I may speak to thee. And when he had come near unto her, the woman said, Art thou Joab? And he answered, I am he. Then she said unto him, Hear the words of thine handmaid. And he answered, I do hear. Then she spoke, saying, They were run to speak at old times, saying, They shall surely ask counsel at Abel. And so they ended the matter. I am one of them that are peaceable and faithful in Israel. Thou seekest to destroy a city and a mother in Israel. Why wilt thou swallow up the inheritance of the Lord? And Joab answered and said, far be it from me, that I shall swallow up or destroy. The matter is not so, but the man of Mount Ephraim, Sheba the son of Berchi by name, has lifted up his hand against the king, even against David. Deliver him only, and I will depart from the city. And the woman said unto Joab, Behold, his head shall be thrown off to thee over the wall. And the woman went to all the people in her wisdom, and they cut off the head of Sheba the son of Berchi, and cast it out to Joab. And he blew a trumpet, and they retired from the city, every man to his tent. And Joab returned to Jerusalem unto the king. Now Joab was all over the host of Israel, and Bethniah the son of Jodadad was over the Cherites and over the Perizzites. And Adoram was over the tribute, and Jehoshaphat the son of Ahilud was recorder. And Sheba was scribe, and Zadok and Abner were the priests. And Ira also the Jerite was chief ruler about David. 2 Samuel chapter 21. Then there was a famine in the days of David 3 years, year after year. And David inquired of the Lord. And the Lord answered, It is for Saul and for his bloody house, because he slew the Gibeonites. And the king called the Gibeonites and said unto them, Now the Gibeonites were not the children of Israel, but the remnants of the Amorites, and the children of Israel had sworn unto them. And Saul sought to slay them in his zeal to the children of Israel and Judah. Wherefore David said to the Gibeonites, What shall I do for you, and wherewith shall I make the atonement, that you may bless the inheritance of the Lord? And the Gibeonites said unto him, We will have no silver nor gold of Saul, nor of his house, neither for us shalt thou kill any man in Israel. And he said, What shall you say that I will do to you? And they answered the king, The man that consumed us, that devised against us, we should not be destroyed from remaining in any of the coasts of Israel. Let 7 men of his son be delivered to us, and we will hang them up to the Lord in Gibeath and Saul, whom the Lord did choose. And the king said, I will give them. But the king spared Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, because of the Lord's oath that was between them, between David and Jonathan, the son of Saul. But the king took 2 sons of Rapaz, the daughter of Aiah, whom she bare to Saul, Armani, and Mephibosheth, and the 5 sons of Michael, the daughter of Saul, whom she brought up from Adriel, the son of Barzillai, the Mitzrayite. And he delivered them to the hands of the Gibeonites, and they hung them for the hill before the Lord. And they fell all 7 together, and they were put to death in the days of harvest, and the first days in the beginning of the barley harvest. And Rapah, the daughter of Aiah, took sackcloth and spread it out for her rock for the beginning of the harvest until water droplets upon them out of heaven, and suffered neither the birds of the air to rest on them by day, or the beasts of the field by night. And it was told David that Rapah, the daughter of Aiah, the concubine of Saul, had done. And David went and took the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan his son from the men of Jabesh Gilead, which he stole from them in the streets of Bethshiah, where the Philistines had hung them, when the Philistines had slain Saul in Gilboa. And he brought up thence the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan his son, and they gathered the bones of them that were hung. And the bones of Saul and Jonathan and his sons buried in the country of Benjamin and Zileah, in the sepulchre of Kish his father, and they performed all that the king commanded, after all that God had entreated him for the land. Moreover, the Philistines had yet war against Israel, and David went down, and his servants with him, and fought against the Philistines, and David waxed faint. And Ishbosheth, which was the son of the giant, the weight of those spear weighed 300 shekels of brass in weight, him being girdled with a new sword, thought to have slain David. But Abishai the son of Zerah scored him, and smote the Philistine, and killed him. And the men of David swore unto him, saying, Thou shalt go no more out with us to battle, that thou quench not the light of Israel. And it came to pass after this that he was again a battle with the Philistines in Goab. Then Shabishai the Hittite slew Seraph, which was the son of the giant. And there was a great battle in Goab with the Philistines, where Elihiah the son of Jerogeram, a Bethlehemite, slew the brother of Goliath the Gittite, and the staff of whose spear was like a weaver's beam. And there was yet a battle in Gath, where there was a man of great stature, and he had on every hand 6 fingers, and on every foot 6 toes, 420 in number, and he also bore to the giant. And when he had defiled Israel, Jonathan the son of Shemaiah, the brother of David, slew him. These 4 were brought to the giant of Gath, and fell by the hand of David, by the hand of his servants. 2 Samuel chapter 22. And David spoke to the Lord the words of the song of that day, that the Lord had delivered him out of the hands of all the enemies, and out of the hands of Saul. And he said, The Lord is my rock and my fortress, and my deliverer. The God of my rock, to him I will trust. He is my shield, and the horn of my salvation, my high tower, and my refuge, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence. I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be safe from mine enemies. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord, and cried out to my God, and he did hear my voice out of the temple, and my cry did enter into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundation of heaven moved and shook, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of the nostrils, and fire out of the mouth devoured, coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly, and he was seen upon the wings of the wings of the wind. And he made darkness pavilions around him, dark waters and thick clouds of skies. Throughout the brightness before him were coals of fire kindled. The Lord thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice. And he set out arrows and scattered them, lightning and discomforted them. And the channels of the sea appeared, the foundations of the word were discovered, at the rebuking of the Lord and the blast of the breath of his nostrils. And he sent from above, he took me and drove me out of many waters. And he delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them that hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me the day of my calamity, but the Lord was with my stay. He brought me forth also to the large place and delivered me, because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness of my hands has he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and I have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and for his statutes I did not depart from them. He was also upright before me, and I have kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore the Lord has recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness in his eyesight. With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou shalt show thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the forward thou shalt show thyself unsavory. And the afflicted people thou wilt save, but thine eyes are upon the haughty, but that thou mayest bring them down. For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will ignite my darkness. And by thee I have run through a troop, but my God, I have leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him. For whom is God save the Lord? And who is our rock save our God? God is my strength and my power, and he maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hands' feet, and setteth me upon the high places. He teaches my hands to war, that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy gentleness has made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, so that my feet did not slip. I have pursued mine enemies and destroyed them, and turned not again until I consumed them. And I have consumed them and wounded them, that they could not arise. Yea, they are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength to battle. Them that rose up against me hast thou subdued under me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They looked, but there was none to save, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did he beat them as small as the dust of the earth. I did stamp them out of mine in the street, and did spread them abroad. Thou also hast delivered me from my strivings of my people. Thou hast kept me to be heads of the heathen. The people which I knew not shall serve me. Strangers shall submit themselves unto me. As soon as they hear, they shall be obedient unto me. Strangers shall fade away, and they shall be afraid out of their close places. The Lord liveth, and bless my rock, and exalted the God of the rock of my salvation. Is it God that avenged me, and that brought me down from people under me, and that bringeth me forth from mine enemies? Thou also hast lifted me up on a high above them that rose up against me, that thou delivered me from the violent man. Therefore I will give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and I will sing praises unto thy name. He is the tower of salvation for his king, and showeth mercy for his anointed, unto David and to his seed forevermore. Well, guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the bell. That way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video and also comment. Any comment you put on there really helps with the algorithm. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen. The bottom right is going to be the Read the Bible in 1 year. The top left is going to be a playlist I think you're going to like. And then the bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. If you know somebody that might benefit from the study, please share it with them. You can also share it on social media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.